What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Sean coming at you from my not so daily vlog lately. Well, man, it's been an interesting last couple of months, um, but it seems like everything is starting to finally pan itself out. Oh man, I'm excited to say that I'm going to be a homeowner again. Wasn't real sure that I wanted to be, but an absolutely amazing opportunity fell in my lap this weekend that uh, I, 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 I can't turn down. Uh, Things are finally starting to fall into place again. It was a little hectic there for a while. I had my show coming up. There was some turmoil with that and the partnerships, and there was just just ups and downs of depression and dealing with everything else, and the holidays and little bickers in the family here and there. But I tell you what, guys, I'm so fucking humble and appreciative and grateful. It's easy to lose sight of that stuff. It really, really, really is. Looks like the public has spoken, and we'll be continuing to produce live stand-up comedy in the Riverbend area. Um, date to be date still to be announced. It looks like probably going to be somewhere around January, middle of January, end of January. Uh, Getting over a nasty head cold. I feel better today than I've felt in a week. I've just kind of been making myself get up and get off the couch and go do some stuff. Man, I want to throw a big shout out to my buddy Eric Jacobs, the Nomadic Fanatic. If you guys aren't hip to the Nomadic Fanatic on YouTube, give him a little search and watch a couple videos. It's awesome, man. He lives in his RV. He travels all over the country, showing us all the really cool little things in Little Town America. And his newest one that just came out today is in Metropolis, Illinois, home of Superman. So he's at the Superman Museum doing some things there. It's really cool. I was really getting kind of stuck in my head. So yesterday. Well, let me preface this by Eric came and spent some time with us about 3 or 4 weeks here right before Thanksgiving, and we had a lot of fun. We had some get-togethers, some parties. We had some really neat, projected movies inside the shop. We did a nacho bar. I mean, come on, a nacho bar. We had a great time, and anytime that Eric shows up, it's always fun. He's doing a series on his channel right now of the Great River Road, where he started in Minnesota and he's going to end up in Louisiana. So it's a really interesting series. You guys should check it out. Again, Nomadic Fanatic on YouTube. He left he left a couple of days, about a week before Thanksgiving. We invited him to stay and enjoy Thanksgiving with us, but when you're a nomad and you travel like that for a living and it's your life, sometimes you get antsy and you get what's called wanderlust, where you want to just get back out there and travel and see the world. Well, Eric left. He got about 100 miles away, and he surprised us. He showed back up. He didn't want to spend Thanksgiving alone, and he chose us to be family this year, and I can't tell you how awesome that makes me feel. We all went to Joseph. What was that? We went to the banquet hall in Eastgate here in East Alton, Illinois, and they did just such a great job with a Thanksgiving style buffet. So we really enjoyed that, and Eric didn't have to spend it alone, and it meant, and like I said, it meant the world to us that he chose us to spend that holiday with, and he drove 100 miles back to spend it with us. So that was a huge compliment. And when I was talking to him about where his journeys were going to take him, later on this week, which was yesterday, he landed in Sikeston, Missouri, where he had planned to go to Lampert's, home of the Throwed Rolls. We've been there before. It's an awesome place. So he said, "Hey man, why don't you guys come on down here and let's have dinner?" So heck it, we jumped in the ride and we flew down to Sykeston, a little 2.5 hour drive, and we really had a great time. There's some pictures on my Facebook page, and Eric's got some videos and stuff I'll share of me missing a hot roll to the forearm in slow motion. Thanks, by the way, Eric. Thanks for that, buddy. And boy, we just we were kind of piddling around, and my dad called and said, "Hey, bud, there's some pretty shitty weather coming. You might want to hurry up and get back home." And we made it in right under the envelope. It was just kind of raining a little bit on the way back, and when I pulled in the driveway, we went inside for a little while. The next thing you know, I look outside and everything's frozen and it's snowing. So, yeah, we got home just in time, but we had a great time. And then while I was sitting in Sykeston at the gas station, I got the telephone call from my current landlord at my home now, just offering us just an incredible opportunity to buy the house that we're in. So I don't have to move, guys. I already had a deposit down and everything on the new house, and we had already started packing up quite a bit of our things. But I don't have to do that now. And the gentleman that I was going to rent the new house from is the same guy that I rent my business building from, and he's giving me back my deposit. He's kind of really happy for us in the deal. So, I was just concerned that he was going to be upset. But boy, I got a whole lot of stuff off my plate all at once. Last Saturday I got my show over with, so I could take this break in December to really spend some time with my wife on her birthday and enjoy Christmas. And I was worried that moving was going to really screw up that time that I needed off, because I really have spread myself pretty thin lately. But yeah, that's not the case. I actually get to enjoy my month now. Really starting to sink in that I'm going to own another home, and I'm pretty excited about that. I wasn't at first. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but one of the reasons that me and Eric Nomadic Fanatic are friends is because I'm really into the nomadic lifestyle. I wanted to purchase an RV and travel the country, and that's still going to happen. But I was going to have to pay this same amount for rent anyway at the other house, and this I'm going to actually get something out of. So pretty stoked. So if you guys are wondering, the big news is I'm going to be a homeowner, and Jill and I don't have to move now, and we get to stay in the neighborhood that we really love and that I grew up partially in, and that's a great thing, guys. It just goes to show you that when you're at the bottom of your barrel, and things are just looking like they're really frustrating and not going where you want them to go, that a simple telephone call can turn everything around. And so I parked in Sykeston, and I took care of all the business. Once I heard from my current landlord that they figured out a way that we could purchase this house through their little divorce. The reason I was going to have to move is because my current landlord and them are experiencing some troubles in their relationship, and they decided they're going to go ahead and part ways. And this house was an asset in that issue, and it was we've lived here for probably almost 8 years, and I was kind of caught up in that. But yeah, it looks like we figured it out. So it just goes to show you that things can change in the drop of a hat. I was really depressed, guys, and it came out of nowhere. I don't know why. I mean, I did have a lot on my plate, and now I've just got a few things to resolve in my business partnership, and once we get that on track, things are going to be. I'm going to have things in line in a really good place. I want to get back to doing these vlogs and being inspirational to the people around me, and got some community projects that I'm kind of working on in my head, and I'm going to join forces with some of the other local businesses like Jonas Cathy's power washing business, and Advanced Wiring Solutions with Chris Stotts. And going to see some new things, some big changes at Modified Auto Sound this year. We're going to be doing some little minor construction and some rearranging and some things like that. And I'm pretty excited about the future, guys. So be expecting more of these vlogs on more of a regular basis, because I think you've shown enough interest for me to continue doing it. And you know, I just want to show everybody that you can be a misfit, you can be a you know, a not fit in guy, which I guess would be a misfit. And you can make it, guys. You can do anything that you set your mind to. There's always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be people to tell you not to do it. But if you've done your due diligence and you've done your research and your gut's in the right place, give it a shot. The only thing you can do is fail. And failure is just a key component to success, guys. You have to fail. You got to fall down to get back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to start this week with assurance and start this week with vigor. And I'm ready to get back on top of my health journey. You know, I took a little sabbatical on that, dealing with my own personal problems. But I want to tell everybody that I love each and every one of you for sticking with me through the tough times to be a part of the good. And I've got a really great group of people around me. I'm appreciative to each and every one of you without naming names. Listen, I don't want this video to run long. I want you guys to hug each and every person that you love. And be careful who you kiss. Peace out.